What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very quick warning about the markets. Just know that I am not a financial planner. So when we look at the SPY chart, when we zoom out and go to our 4-hour time frame, first off, you'll see something very interesting, right? Just focus on the top part right here. SPY was basically at that 685 area back around this late October period, and we got consolidation and a rejection. Then in November we touched 685 over here, then we got a rejection, and now we basically touched 685, and SPY showing some signs of rejection, but I feel that nothing is truly confirmed on the chart just yet, because when you look at, for example, the 30 minutes time frame, we're still kind of stuck within a range. I need to see SPY lose 682 to start dipping more, and then we're going to be looking for a move back down towards like 678. But if we end up breaking 685, we could still try to go higher. We're still stuck in the middle, and for the most part, we're just chopping, at least for today. If you look at the 5 minutes time frame, the market's very choppy. It's very choppy, not the best for day trading. It's not good for premiums. So be careful if you're trading options, and just know that we're just very choppy. So until we break a direction, we're kind of stuck right now. But as of right now, what I will say is that SPY has struggled to break past 685, at least so far. And we're going to see if we get a rejection here or not. It's possible we get a rejection. As of right now, we're failing to break past 685, but we'll see if we can reclaim it or not. I want to be very unbiased because SPY is indecisive. It's just trading sideways. So keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to data, there's not really much else that's coming out. We just got our bill auctions. Everything else is quite minor. So there's not really a whole lot going on for the rest of the day. On the QQQ, it's the same thing. This is trading sideways. So this is showing some more weakness compared to SPY. It's making a lower high here. So this also rejecting your 625, the same level I called out earlier. We also got a rejection in the end of October and also in mid-November off this 625 area. So if this continues, we may continue to fall. I see more weakness on the QQQ, and we are still at risk of retesting the lower 620s. So 620 could be tested again. I see some weakness for now, unless we reclaim 625. On the IW, when we bounced, came back down, we started to bounce, but we're trading sideways. But when you zoom out and go to the 4-hour time frame, we're watching to see if we're about to get a rejection right here near 252. This is where we basically rejected in the past. So we're at resistance, and we're going to see if we get a rejection on the IWM. On ES, we're trading sideways. We're going to see if we can break 68.80. If we don't, we're looking for 68.50 next. We're trading sideways, but be careful on ES. There's a bearish divergence. We have not broken or lost any support. We're stuck in the middle on ES. On NQ, we're also stuck. We need to see if we can reclaim 25,800. If not, there's a bearish divergence and a risk of 25,541. Bitcoin's rejecting, looking for a dip to 91,636. Tesla, like I said, it's kind of like consolidating around 450. We managed to touch 455, then we came back down towards 444, and we're just trading sideways. So that's the range for now on Tesla. Lose 444, we're bearish. Break 455, we're more bullish. Otherwise, we're stuck in the middle. Nvidia pushed up to about 185. We need to break that to continue to push. If we can, we could return back down to 182 and 180. Apple's dipping, looking for 277 very soon for more downside potential. Palantir looks more bullish, favoring 180 if this continues. It's holding up well, but let's see if we can break 178 first. It's still holding up nicely. AMD is looking for essentially 220. We'll see if we break. Coinbase is looking a bit more bullish, forming an inverse head and shoulders. Could be looking for 282. On Amazon, we're rejecting. We're going to see if we can reclaim 230. If we can't, we're going to be looking for 225. Meta is trying to bounce right here. I want to see if we can hold 666. If not, we could turn back down to 650. Google's rejecting. There is a risk of 315. Again, we're going to see if that holds. If not, I see 310. And Microsoft is also rejecting with the double top rejection. That's why we're seeing the QQQ dipping. And we're going to see if the VIX could break out or not from this falling wedge. Overall, I think that the market is somewhat risky, but there's no sign of a true rejection on SPY, at least yet. That's confirmed, right? We haven't broken any key supports. We're still stuck between 600. The 685 zone is resistance, and then our support is going to be around 682. We're still stuck in the middle, so until we break one of these levels, we're just trading sideways. There's not really a whole lot going on. Now, let's give this some time and see if we get a rejection or not, or if we get bought back up. But for the most part, SPY is still chopping around, and we're just seeing a lot of sideways price action. The QQQ is also chopping around. We're going to see if this rejects or not. But overall, be careful because this is really hurting option premiums due to the theta decay. All right, so this is hurting options. Be careful if you're trading options, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for listening, and peace out.